Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tailback with another carry. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And here's the handoff. A change of direction.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. We come out in a playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Hold it.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down and goal. And there's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. And that one straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Makes the catch. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Oh, what a move. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Ford. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the Wolverines are on the move here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Fights through a tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He'll pitch it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. It's an option look. QB decides to keep it here. Pitches to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This will likely be the last play of the half. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Hands off to the fullback. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Gets rid of it on the move. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. It reminds you on that play right there.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receiver's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go! Alert, alert!
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his...
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
And they'll get him down that time. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.